Hello, dear students. My name is Kalis Mikhailovna. Last lesson we talked about ethics and philosophy of value. It's very important we understand that freedom is a very important value of our life. And today we start our lesson about philosophy of freedom. And let's start. Our plan we talked about concept of freedom, philosophical point of view on freedom, freedom of philosopher, personal freedom, political freedom, spiritual freedom. A concept freedom. Freedom is ability of person to act according with his interest and goal, to experience his conscious choice and creativity's cognition for self-realization. Philosophical points of view of freedom. Freedom as an opportunity to do what you want. Freedom as a concession necessity. Problems of freedom in philosophy. Freedom, relative freedom in external cognitions. Human is limited by natural conditions and social norm. Absolutely freedom in inner life, free choice of goal and means of achievement, freedom in choosing ways by self-development. The essence of freedom, libertarianism, constant will as a higher principle of being other minds manufacturing of a person spiritual life. Fatalism, reflect by free will, considered intent course and person life. Each his action a realization of an individual fate. Freedom of philosopher. We talked about Augustine Hippo, Saint Augustine, and Baruch Spinoza. Augustine said about concept freedom with divine predestination. Life, human, his action are predestinate and freedom such not for exist. All freedom was predestined by God. Freedom is a cognitive necessity, said Spinoza. First of all, freedom from slavish depends of man from external, but not from in general. We talked about Immanuel Kant and Hegel. Kant say about freedom is unconditional self-determination that is complete independence from everything that comes before. Hegel said about freedom is abstinence of the spirit that independs from other relationship to oneself. Hegel talked about freedom is considers the history of society progress in realization of freedom. He talked about freedom and say about ancient Eastern people, only one person is free. Greek and Roman group of person is free, and modern German people, all people was free. Next, we talked about Karl Marx. Freedom is absolutely and is embedded in form of opportunity, choosing specific goal and plan of action. Rudolf Steiner said about freedom is ability of think independently, that is discovers the contexts from both in truth and understanding. Karl Marx more accurately showed the social independence of person and society. He talked about provide that freedom can be personal, political, self-present, military, captive, religion, serf, psychical slave. Freedom by economic. A personality free, but sort of work for the owner because he has nothing to live on. Karl Marx say about freedom at the highest state in the development of society, socialism and communism. Personal economic depends are overcome. Human becomes free individually. Political definition of freedom. A person has the right to do whatever he wants, except that which can interfere with freedom another person. Freedom is ability to do what you want. Affects complete other people instability by stable social teeth. Baruch Spinoza said, freedom is like by with necessity. In these activities, a person is limited by natural and social limits. A necessity is something imposed on person from the outside. The more a person's cognitions in the developed, the better he realized. And his inner need interest by person himself. If the more of person cognitions is development is better realized, not only external limitation, but also his needs. Personal freedom, objective reasons, and subjective reasons. Objective with domination of people, other forces, not nature, characterized by level development of product forces. And subjective reasons, adaptation of a person to social economics concisions. Economic freedom from equal economic relationship. Political freedom is the presence of civil rights and issues normal life. Spiritual freedom, freedom for choice worldview, freedom for choice of religion and another. And epistemological freedom, freedom as human ability, act and based of knowledge, pattern of natural and social world. And next we saw express control question. Express control, you need answer this question. If you understand this question, you understand our lecture. If you don't understand, you may read this literature. And we talked about freedom is more important value in our life. And this end, thank you very much and goodbye.